welcome back to Studio Tamera, the Mystical Paintress. Today we're going to be talking about gear that you're going to wear plein air painting for the winter time. So in Michigan it gets really cold and we've got a lot of newbies that will ask, how do you keep your hands from going numb? How do you keep your feet from freezing? How do you stay warm when you're standing out in 20 degrees or 10 degrees? What if it snows? What about wind? The key to this is certainly layers. You need to wear layers. And you need to stock up, and it's okay if you go to thrift stores or Salvation Armies, wherever you can get them, on some wool or alpaca or cashmere sweaters. You definitely need layers. So we're gonna go over this whole process of gearing up in this brief video. So first of all, we're gonna start out with what you would use as footwear. And before I go any further, let's send a shout out to all of the sweater makers today, because I like to send a shout out to all the different people doing all the different wonderful things in the world for all of us. So for footwear, first of all, right now I am wearing wool socks, and wool socks are fabulous for springtime, fall. If it starts to get cold, you need some chemical toe warmers. And here's the secret. You put these, they have a sticky side, on top of your foot, not on the bottom. If you put them on the bottom, it inhibits the airflow and they don't warm up correctly. So you put the toe warmers on top of your toes and then you put your feet in the boot. Yeah, toe warmers. They go on top of the feet. Some people like these big, thick, real fuzzy socks. I just wear wool socks. When it gets really cold to me would be anything under 25 degrees, because I get cold real easy. I actually use heated ski socks. And here's a pair right here. You push the button. It's got 3 different settings. My friend Keith got me these last year at Christmas time because my feet were always freezing. I paint with Keith. Thank you, Keith. Anyway, yeah, so these are just heating. A lot of skiers, you dress the same way you would dress if you were going hunting or skiing or snowshoeing. So there's socks. So I've got my socks on. The next thing is I have thermal underwear on, long johns. Then over that, you want to put on another layer of, I wouldn't do sweatpants, I don't know, jeans just seem like they're better. Putting on layers is sometimes not the easiest, but so then I would do jeans, and I've got here an Under Armour turtleneck. It doesn't have to be Under Armour, but I do recommend a turtleneck. This one's got kind of a fleece lining inside it. And then I either wear my cashmere sweater or my alpaca sweater, because the natural fibers just keep you really, really warm. So that's the next thing you do. So you see, this is quite the process. Okay, so now we are thoroughly layered here. Next thing we're gonna do, we're going outdoors. Carhartt bibs. These will stop the wind, keep you warm and insulate you. I highly recommend getting these. You can even find these sometimes at thrift stores, eBay, whatever, Poshmark, Carhartt outlet. I wouldn't recommend getting brand new ones simply because they're super stiff, and plus you spend all that money on new ones and you're just gonna get paint on them. So check garage sales, check with aunts and uncles or grandpas or somebody that might have some they don't use. All right, there you go. So now I got my Carhartt bibs on. I'm already starting to sweat, woo. Okay, next thing I would put on if I was going out in the field is my Carhartt jacket. And I have to say thank you to Mary Badges, because she always sews fur around the hoods of all my painting jackets for me. Oh, look at here, I got chemical hand warmers from last time. All right, next thing is you will need, I guarantee, chemical hand warmers. And either a hanky or a Kleenex because your eyes will water, your nose will run if it's windy. Get some of these chemical hand warmers, open them up, take them out of the package about 20 minutes before you go painting. Because that way they'll be warm when you leave. They stay warm for like 6 hours, but you'll be done painting long before that. So you open them. I'm not going to open them because I'm not going out at the moment. And just like with your feet, they go on top of your hands. A lot of people want to put them on the inside, but you put them on top of your hands. So you're going to need heavy-duty wool fingerless gloves. I've tried every other kind over the last 15 years. These are the best. And they're Velcro. You can put the chemical hand pack right on top here in this little pocket and put your hand in to warm it up, and then when you're painting you can take it out and paint. So you got to put on your wool fingerless gloves, and I do have 2 pairs of these. I have this pair, which is my heavy winter pair, and then I have a lighter pair Bridget gave me when we first started painting. It's beat as shit, covered in paint. I've put like 5 new Velcro on it. It's lightweight, but I love them. So and my friends Tom and Trish also got me a pair of leather rabbit fur fingerless gloves, but I use those sparingly because they're fancy. All right, next, if it's cold, real cold, you need a face guard. I know you guys think I'm being extreme, but once you're out there freezing, you'll wish you had listened to me. So this is fabulous. I love these Mad Bomber hats. A lot of pictures you see of me out painting, I have my Mad Bomber hat. Now, before we get to the most important part, the most important thing to wear, I'll show you some pictures of me out painting in the field real quick. All right, I can barely move. I'm sweating like crazy. So, most important thing, in my opinion, is Muck boots. Muck boots. Hang on, I can't breathe. Ah! My dad bought me these for my birthday a couple years ago. I use them all year long. In the winter, I have like it looks like tinfoil. It's a special insert that goes in there. It keeps your feet warm. But these Muck boots, they're waterproof. They are hardcore, warmest, best boots I've ever had. I would recommend go one size bigger so your fat wool socks fit in there. But Muck boots are a must-have, and there's a lot of knockoff kinds. They are not the same. So you got your chemical heaters for your hands. So on any given Saturday, this is what most of us in the group will look like. I also have these little shoe grips if I decide I want to paint on a real icy surface. These are great. These are like for hiking and stuff. They go on the bottom of shoes or boots. They have little cleats. So that's about it. The only other thing I could say is you want to bring your shade buddy. You want to bring your, I know this isn't really clothing, but it's super important and people forget in the winter, your shade buddy umbrella, because oftentimes in the winter, at least here in Michigan, it snows. So this folds open, sticks in the ground, and look at that. Not only do you have the perfect block for sunlight for your palette, but if it snows, you're good to go. And these are fabulous, and they just fold right up. Another thank you to Mary Badges for making me this fabulous Shade Buddy bag. I'm sure she'd be happy to make them for you. If you go to Scrap Happiness on Etsy, message her and just tell her you saw a Shade Buddy bag on my video, and she'll know exactly what it is. So, think that's it. Now, I'm gonna take all these clothes, put them back in the closet for Saturday, because it's only Wednesday, and head upstairs and do some commissions. If you like my videos, please hit like and subscribe. It's free, and it supports my station. And someone wants to say hi. Oh, maybe not. The kitty cat, he's doing wonderful. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Sending positive energy out to everybody. Bye-bye.